Games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Levine is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Towns, and it's Laverne in at the 4 slot. Here's Levine. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Right side, Shumpert. For the 3. Shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Warriors on D. Here's Levine. Wiggins outside. And stolen by Barnes. Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins. Outside, Green. There's the triple, and he gets it to go. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Levine. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Golden State moving the ball around. Freak with it. Now guarded by Towns. With some arc. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Levine gets to Shumpert. Towns, the pass to Shumpert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The feed to Freak. Outside, Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And again, Iman Shumpert.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Freak. Back to Curry. Passes it to Ali. No good. Shumpert with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that is good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak. Feeds it to Pachulia. Pass to Ali. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. That's good. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Outside jumper. Kicks it to Levine. Back to Shumpert. It's rebounded by Golden State. Freak with it. He dishes it to Curry. To the left side wing. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Pachulia, and it's blocked. And here is Shumpert. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. He drains the quick shot. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night. The Warriors leading. Now here's Freak. Right wing. That's a 2 from Barnes. Laverne grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Levine kicks to Wiggins, and he hits it to tie the game up. Wiggins has got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Freak. Over in the corner, Barnes.
Sticking too much.
He feeds it to Freak. Green dishes to Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's the screen. Down low. Here's Shumpert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shumpert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guard. Most success from 3. Number 1, Steph Curry. Freak, 3rd.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got 9. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Pachulia after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Ali, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's right. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Serafin comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Minnesota also with the sub. Jones is checked in. Levine kicks to McDermott. The dish to Wiggins. Buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Dishes it to McDermott. There's a screen. And there's the pass to Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Freak kicks to Iguodala. Now the feed to Freak. Out to Thompson. Pass to Freak. Golden State moving it around. The 3. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Serafin. And the Warriors lead by 2. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
That's good.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
McDermott hits to Zhang. Wiggins against Thompson. Jones trying to get open, and it's Wiggins missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Here's Ali, and it's Golden State with another.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Seraphin. To the middle. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Ali. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead. Levine kicks to Jones. And Hill has it in the corner. Here's Levine. No good on the three.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now here's Freak. Jang defending. And it's Freak missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Another miss by Minnesota.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Here's Freak after the basket by Minnesota. Thompson in the corner. Rebound by Dang.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
No good. And that does it for the first quarter. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And a look now. Look here for the Warriors. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Pachulia. Green comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Barnes. And Freak subbed in for Thompson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Towns. Jones comes in for Laverne. McDermott's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Shumpert. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Wiggins is out there with Levine. Then it's McDermott. Then there's Terrence Jones. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low.
Give it up for your Warriors girls.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Curry. Pass to Ali. Green kicks to Seraphin. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. McDermott, no one around him, drains the three-pointer. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. There's the screen. Iguodala wide open. Gets the front of the rim and out.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And let's quickly look at the best free throw shooting point guards from the regular season. A very steady group at the line. Number 1, Steph Curry.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
To the middle, here's Jones, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Feeds to Freak. Pass to Villanueva. Kicks to Freak. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones. Ali. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Well, coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Outside Curry. To the inside. And Freak throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. Green, the screen. Shot off the screen. And it's Iguodala missing.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
On defense, Golden State. 4-point game. McDermott passes to Dang. He dishes it to Wiggins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
How about Wiggins in this one? He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Curry dishes to Freak. Just his first attempt. Villanueva with the bucket. Villanueva's got his first points in this one.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Screen by Jones. Zhang with a screen on Curry. That's tipped. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good by Curry. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Levine kicks to McDermott. He feeds it to Wiggins. Over to the wing. Curry brings the double. There's the pick. Here's Dang. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The dish now to Freak. Outside Curry. Here's Ali. And the rejection by Zhang. Wiggins passes to Levine. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the...
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. Stay patient, keep waiting for that 10-miss shot. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. Greek is out there with Curry. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Levine kicks to Laverne. Here's the screen. Shumpert, and he dunks it right down on Pachulia. Oh, brother.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Laverne passes to Shumpert. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Come on. This is just lifting.
Minnesota in the lead. Takes it from 10. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Curry dishes to Freak. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's take
this
this moment to show you who led the league in scoring during the regular season. Freak number 1. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Levine, guarded by Curry. Here's Towns, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Here's Ali. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. 18 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
And he sinks the second. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Minnesota leading by 6. And Shumpert kicks to Wiggins. He's feeling it. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes to Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Bean passes to Wiggins. The feed to Towns. There's the screen. And it's Shumpert penetrating. from the wing. Offensive rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Freak dishes to Green. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Hill is checked in for Minnesota. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Freak, headed by Shumpert. Green kicks to Pachulia. It's deflected. Here's Levine. He has 7. And the pass to Shumpert. He kicks to Towns. Pass to Levine. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Takes it from 10. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He ended with 32 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Here's Levine, guarded by Curry. They set the pick. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Back to Green. Passes it to Ali. The 17-footer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer. They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And the Warriors with some changes. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Pachulia. Tony Snell comes in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Curry. Warriors trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Villanueva. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
Feeds it to Shumpert. There's the screen. Hill passes to Shumpert. Towns sets the pick for Shumpert. Fires from deep. That's good. Levine's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors girl.
Jones checked in for Towns.
Terrence Jones.
Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now, Freak, 25 points in the game. Villanueva dishes to Freak. Shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Levine kicks to Zhang. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Shumpert with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Shumpert against Barnes. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Clock at 4. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That's good.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Here's Levine. It's deflected. Warriors trail by 13. Freak with it. Pass to Villanueva. Here's Ali. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Jones. Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Ali. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kicks it to Levine. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And a wide open look for Freak. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Here's Levine. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Ali. That drops. Freak's got 29.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's Levine. 14 points for him. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half. Villanueva passes to Ali. And Villanueva now atop the key. Shot is no good. Minnesota leading by 15. Hill has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Villanueva dishes to Freak. He feeds it to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Ali. Oh!
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Iguodala in for Tony Snell. Minnesota also making some changes. McDermott comes in for Solomon Hill. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Shumpert. The dish to Freak. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson outside. On the wing, it's Iguodala. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
They set the pick. McDermott kicks to Wiggins. To the left wing. Jang with a clean look. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors trail by 12. Green passes to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Again, Iguodala missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Jang dishes to Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 12 now in this quarter. And as we end the third. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the end. The Warriors making a change here. Freaks checked in. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Minnesota. Iman Shumpert has come in for Zach LaVine. On the court for Minnesota. Laverne is out there with Towns. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Hill in at the 2 spot. Here's Towns. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The drive by Hill. Outside jumper. And there's the 3-second violation. And here are the Warriors now. And here's Freak. From about 19 feet. And he hits the jumper for 2. Freak's got 17 now, just in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Lets it go with the 3. Shumpert, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Now here's Freak. Up top, Pachulia. Here's Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Wiggins kicks to Shumpert. He dishes it to Hill. Here's Laverne. There's the feed to Shumpert. And the pass to Laverne. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Shumpert.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Ali. His three-pointer's off the mark. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside Hill. Here's Towns.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Green missing again. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Wiggins drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they? He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Shumpert. He's guarded by Ali. Outside jumper. From outside the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
To the middle. Towns with the steal. Outside Hill. Knocked loose. Here's Laverne. Wiggins drives in. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now, Freak. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 14. They set the screen. Here's Shumpert. No good with the triple.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Ali. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hill with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. And that one goes long.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Freak kicks to Iguodala. Releases from 15. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs got down to just 12 points with the basket from Ali. The Timberwolves shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Hill kicks to Wiggins. Baseline jumper. Again, Wiggins missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Ali. Rebound, Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hill with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Laverne. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Barnes. Curry comes in for Thompson. Levine's checked in for Minnesota. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Freak passes to Barnes. And the wide-open shot from Green. That's good from 17 feet away.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Levine. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Freak kicks to Pachulia. Green dishes to Freak. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Freak's got 8 points in the quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man. Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for Minnesota.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
Here's Levine. Dishes to Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer, and Pachulia pulls it down. The Warriors shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. From deep three-point range, and it's Freak missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Levine kicks to Shumpert. There's the pick. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot from 10 feet out. And Pachulia pulls it down. And here's Golden State. Down by 15. Curry attacking. Good on the shot. Here's Levine. so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our... He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series.